So here we are now at the river. It's just below this bridge here. Quite a lot of water flowing around it, so I don't know if you're going to get anything out. So I got my coffee now. I'm going to come down here with my coffee. I got a, I think it's a 75mm magnet. Yeah, single-sided, so it's not the best magnet in the world. I've had it given to me. So yeah, I'm going to have a look. As you can see, the water's travelling quite fast. As a kid growing up around here, it's probably a known area for a couple of bullets have been pulled out here. So yeah, I'm gonna have a walk up here now and have a look, and it's not very deep. It's probably about 4 foot there. You can see the bottom. Yeah, well, let's have a look. I'm gonna drink my coffee now. So here we are now. I'm just setting it up. Just any input on. I tried to do it the other day, but I didn't find it worked. Was the plastic bottle trick over the magnet? As you can see, it's all broke now. But I heated it up and melted it all on like this. Seen a couple of videos saying that when you were pulling it across the bottom, it'd sort of stay like this. But as you can see, it didn't last long. Whereas when you throw it now, it tends to doing that, which obviously you're not going to pick anything up. So, any suggestions on any tips other than I will buy one, the double-sided magnet. But for the moment, I'm just going to have a look and have a play about with this single-sided magnet here. So anybody can recommend anything better than that to make it obviously sit on the bottom flat, basically? Put it in the comment below. There we are. Just put my gloves on now. Just going to go for the first throw of the day. I don't know what we're going to find, if we find anything. As I said, as you can see, the current is quite strong, so I don't really think it's sitting on the bottom properly. I can feel it dragging. It feels like it's snagged on something here. I think due to it being a river and obviously there's a lot of rocks on the bottom, it's hard to know whether there's a snaggy feel to it all the way through as you're pulling in. Oh, well, we got it stuck, I think. Oh, no, she's free. I don't know if there was something on it. Yeah, she's heavy again. Yeah, she quite... No, I don't think there's anything on it. No, just a lot of shit. I don't know what's anything around here, just a bit of steel there, but I think the magnet is too weak. I don't know if you... Oh shit. Whoop. There's something steel there. I don't know if I see, I don't know what it is. Yeah, something there, but it's oh, we got it. Oh, nope. Oh shit. Now we got a problem. The side of the road is steel. And as you can see, it's not very good on the first attempt. So let's try to recover this. Good, yeah.
turn you guys off a minute.
Okay, finally got it off. So let's try again without hitting the side. Whatever it is, I got it loose lock. There's quite a lot of shit attached to it. So there we are, first find of the day. Bit of shit in that. Some air straighteners. There we go. There looks some sort of chair, that does, some sort of folding chair. Look. Don't really know what that is, just a lump of steel. Let's take it over out the way and get cleaned up later. So yeah, first find of the day. Let's try again. So we're in again now. I'm not sure if anybody magnet fishes fast flowing rivers at all. Maybe anybody gives some tips on whether you fish upstream or whether you fish downstream. It feels, I'm not sure if you can see it, it's quite a lot of boulders on the bottom, and one minute you feel like you got something, and the next it's just going over the boulder. I can see it now. It is actually on the bottom as it should be. But I think there's still been a lot of water in the area and the river's flowing a bit too fast, maybe. Nothing. I don't know if it's something there. It looks a bit metally. Let's try it there. What missed? No. It might be a chunk of concrete. Oh well, let's just try going out. What I tend to do is see some people putting it around the waist. I just tie it to my foot like that. But like when you go downstream like this, now I can feel the magnet is up on his edge, so I think maybe a double-sided magnet may be better for our type of river. Like you can see, it's probably about 25 meters wide, this river. But as a kid growing up, when we used to fish, we used to go in the water. I know a couple of the lads found bullets, whether or not they come from further upstream or whether they were dumped here, I don't know. I thought it'd be a good place to start and have a look. There's not a lot of canals around our way, so there's some in there, bit of wire lock. So second bit of find of the day, just a bit of shit steel assault. Get over there. We'll try it out again and go upstream this time. So we're in again now. I'm not sure if anybody magnet fishes fast flowing rivers at all. Maybe anybody gives some tips on whether you fish upstream or whether you fish downstream. It feels, I'm not sure if you can see it, it's quite a lot of boulders on the bottom, And one minute you feel like you got something, and the next it's just going over the boulder. I can see it now. It is actually on the bottom as it should be. But I think there's still been a lot of water in the area, and the river's flowing a bit too fast, maybe. Nothing. I don't know if it's something there. It looks a bit metally. Let's try it there. What missed? There. No, it might be a chunk of concrete. Oh well, let's just try going out. What I tend to do is see some people putting it around the waist. I just tie it to my foot like that. But like when you go downstream like this, now I can feel the magnet is up on his edge, so I think maybe a double-sided magnet may be better for our type of river. Like you can see, it's probably about 25 meters wide, this river. But as a kid growing up, when we used to fish, we used to go in the water. I know a couple of the lads found bullets, whether or not they come from further upstream or whether they were dumped here, I don't know. I thought it'd be a good place to start and have a look. There's not a lot of canals around our way, so some in there, bit of wire lock. So second bit of find of the day, just a bit of shit steel assault. Get over there. We'll try it out again and go upstream this time. Well, I've just thrown one. I thought I'd give it a show, probably a third or fourth throw in. Didn't end too well because it stuck to the bloody bridge. So for some reason, I don't even think I'm going to get this bugger off. Let me put it up there. As you can see, it's stuck to the underside of the bridge. Oh, she come in. She come at me. We got her. We got her. Tip of the day, don't go throwing it under the bridge. We live and we learn. So, in fact, I'm sure like in class I had my second catch was that bridge there. Let's try again. As I said, this magnet I had given to me, so this is the first go really. I've watched a couple of videos and I thought, well, let's give it a try. You see all videos of people doing canals, jetties, that type of thing. But like I said, I know as a kid growing up, there was a lot of bullets and a lot of stuff we found in this river. So if you're wondering what river we're in the River Taff. We got stuck with something. Oh, she let go. It is a bit of steel there. I don't know what it is. It's a bit heavy for this magnet. I'm going to try back out that way one more time. I'm going to try the other side then. Definitely something in there. They're not rocks. As I tag it, it's giving. There, it's stuck there as well, look. But as soon as I pull, she let go, look. So maybe I need to get a bigger magnet and revisit this place. Maybe if anybody got any tips of what magnet or suggest a magnet will be good enough at a decent price. Obviously I don't want to be paying excessive amounts of money for something that I'm not really into, but I'm giving it a go. Yes, it's definitely something, but they're stuck there now. Look, there it is. Right, they managed to catch it again, so I'm going to try to pull it upstream and see if we can free it up. There it is, there, look. The actual magnet got the weight of it, but she seemed to be up stuck. There somewhere. Just an update, managed to get the chain to here, but it's still stuck, so I'm hoping I can grab it from here. Okay. Right. So yeah, we've got this chain. And boy, well, I've got it, but as you can see, it's going beyond that rock. It's about 7-8 meters. So yeah, nice little find, but unfortunately I still can't pull it bloody out. This one, 2, 3, 4, I'd say that's a good 6 to 7 meters to where it's stuck and whatever it's attached to. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, let's just go up the rock. Try to get it over the rock and try to pull it out like that. Hopefully. There we got it. She's stuck on something again. Something heavy. It's all in there now, look. So yeah. Well, good little find, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to come out of the river today. So as it stands, that's as much as the chain I can pull out. Whether it's mangled up in that rubbish there, I don't know, or maybe it's going further down to what we were catching the other side, but I've tried. And she's solid. Unfortunately for that chain, it's got to stay there. It can't be removed, not without getting in the river and try pulling it from over that angle there. So yeah, so I've got something else here, not sure what it is. Just a bit of steel. Put the rest of it. Try again. There, looks like something there as well. Yeah, got another. See, even down to the small iron bars, look. There's one directly below me, I can see it. And it's sort of wanting to stick to it, the magnet, but it's drawn popping off. Or maybe it's a stick. Let me just try again there. Yeah, it must be a stick. I'll try popping along this edge and to see what happens. People get good results doing it, so I don't know if it's being a fast flowing river, whether or not it'll affect objects that are in there that just sort of gets washed down. Maybe, I don't know. What's your thoughts? There's something magnetic there, but not very. I give up. There's something here. Yeah, we got something there. Looks like a leg off a chair, maybe. Some holes in there. There's another bit of shit steel. A bit of rubbish on there. Yep, something else there. A bit of rusty scaffold too, maybe. Shit. Looks like something there, but some more iron bar. Just popping along the bottom. Just to see. Due to the current being as strong, it's making the magnet go downstream. Got another steel bar. So we're pulling stuff out. It's just obviously there's stuff in there that this magnet won't touch. Whether there be any more better stuff, maybe, I don't know. Let's go for a long one. Well, stood on a rope. A lot of iron in the back here. Let me just get this rope. I don't want to throw it and end up losing my magnet and string, even though as crap a magnet is. Go for a long one upstream. So anyway guys, I'm going to turn it off now until we come across something else. Here we go again, we got something here, I was down there, I just came up to the end of this concrete ledge here. So I've managed to pick something up. No, it's just there's a big lump of iron. I've had a few finds down by there. Battery went flat, so I just changed it over. So try again. There's a couple of things in here. I can feel them latching on, but magnet's probably not powerful enough again. Somebody's lost their trousers in the trees there, look. Some shit again. Let's go for a long longer one. Put some rope up. So what type of magnet would you say is ample for this type of thing without being overkill and spending a fortune? Comment below and let me know. There's a lot of stuff in here. Just having the right magnet to be able to pull it out. The actual river is pulling the magnet downstream, so same again. I think it's a bit too powerful, and the magnet's not heavy enough to stop it doing it, you know. No, nothing. Let's go for a bit of a distance one there, out there. This is probably about 25-30 meters wide, this river. Maybe I'd be better off going up to the calmer waters. The problem you've got is obviously everything with bridges around seems to be all fast flowing water. So I don't know if you benefit on this river. We've had a few finds today though. I think maybe upgrade the magnet and then we'll return and have a look and see what's what then. I'll have one more throw here and then I'll go further down river then and have a look. I'll go up there somewhere. Shit. Well, unfortunately I don't think there's any knives or guns in this part of the river. Anything exciting anyhow. We've had a bit of steel out there, so a bit of rubbish lass. Something there. We've got something on the end. Something on the end of there. Just rusty old steel. some in there, but it's letting loose. I think this is apparently supposed to be something like 120 kilos or something snap on it, but I don't think it is, because it's very poor, or shall I say it's very poor on when it don't hit thick steel flush. When you hit the side of the concrete steel here, it takes some doing to get off, so it's a strong magnet but just not the right one for this river. I'll go one more go in here, and then I'm going to go down and have a look further downstream and pop along the bottom. There's some in there, but I don't believe. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go down further down the river there and have a look. Right, I've got some in here again. It looks... it let loose the last twice I tried to pull it up. Samsung. Old Samsung phone, somebody thrown away. Checking over the rest of the rubbish. Let's try again. I don't know if anything in here on the bottom there. A lot of old rusty iron about you. We've got something, you feel something dragging. Yep, bit of rusty old steel bar again. And a lot of irony muck. I think I'm gonna call it a day anyhow. So yeah, that's my first experience with a magnet. So let's have a look at what I found. Nothing really exciting, I suppose, but a little bit more steel pulled out of the river. Where did the phone go? There. So yeah, Samsung phone, old phone, somebody thrown it away. A lot of steel bars, look. Looks secured the lid on a 45-gallon drum, that, but then up to it. It's a big steel tube in there, and a lot of the rubbish air straighteners, and obviously the chain that I couldn't pull out at the top up there. So yeah, not a bad little find for my first go, with, bear in mind this magnet is, all truth say it, it's shit, but there you go, you learn. I'm just going to look for a stronger magnet, and like I said, hopefully we come back and revisit this spot and see if we can pull anything better out. If you can let me know what magnet you reckon worked good in this type of river with a fast flowing water. If you like and subscribe and see what you're seeing, and you'd like to see a bit more, subscribe to my channel, and we'll bring you some more videos with the magnet. Obviously it'll be a bigger magnet next time, so hopefully a bit more finds. Bye.